Hi everybody, this is Theorel. You can find me on the Marvel Champions Discord, discussing rules, questions, or doing the card text podcast with Bob and Scott, or here where I've done a Marvel Champions playthrough where I fought each of the scenarios with each of the heroes, or fought each of the scenarios and played each hero over the course of that time, and then went back and played some heroes that I hadn't had room for in playing each scenario once. And so since then I've been, after having played each hero at least once, I've been going back through to play some heroes again. With the She-Hulk series having just come out, felt like I was in the mood to play some She-Hulk. Justice seemed like a fun aspect to use her for, and Sinister Six is a scenario I haven't played since I played through it in the campaign, or playthrough through all the scenarios. This is about the last one that I really have any desire to play that I haven't revisited, so we'll be going back to revisit some more, or maybe play a couple of them that I've done in the What If series shortly after this. So yeah, we're going to do Sinister Six with She-Hulk using Justice aspect, and we'll see how that goes. So these are my Justice cards that I chose. I don't know. We'll see how it works. The basic idea is that She-Hulk flips, so lay down the law can be fun with her. Crisis averted for some big thwart. Multitasking, which should always get pretty good value, especially in this scenario. Overwatch, because that's cool, especially with Crisis averted. But also with lay down the law, this is just a pretty nice set altogether. And then we have concussive blow, because she likes confusing the villains so she can flip more. That's really kind of the main idea. Got a few resources, limitless stamina, because ready effects are great when you have this much attack. And endurance, because she likes having extra hit points for all of her hit point stuff, like Game of Slam. So anyways, we'll see how this goes. I threw in Daredevil because, you can't have one lawyer without another. Jessica Jones, again, is pretty good in this scenario and just solid ally all around. And Wiccan and Euros, so that she has a couple cheap allies she can throw out there. Yep. Nothing much new, but I haven't played with a few of those cards really, like Limitless Stamina and Overwatch, so I'm interested to see how they go. Alright, so let's get started. Hold on, so we chose expose villains at random. That was done for us. That was done for us. Okay. Yeah, I think we're good. Nothing special happens here. All the special stuff is from the campaign. Alright. What are we looking at? Well, we got a Queen Carrier and a Focused Rage. Those both seem pretty huge. I cannot play both of them. I certainly can't play both of them and Limitless Stamina and Endurance. That's not going to happen. So I would really like a double resource. So let's get rid of all the cards that I know I'm not interested in, and see if we can pick up a double resource and do something. I might just hang on to the Focused Rage or something. We'll see. Oh, hey, it's the Supreme Law Division. So unfortunately, I would not be able to actually play that. Man, Hellcat too. Or I could play it but not use it, but that's sort of defeating the purpose. 3 for Queen Carrier, 1 for Endurance Hold Supreme Law Division. Oh, don't love that either. 1 for Supreme Law Division, use it. 1 for Endurance Hold Queen Carrier. I could have used one of those double resources. That might not be bad. Let's go that way. Alright. We're going to pay 1 for Supreme Law Division. Spend 1. Knock 2 threat off. Spend 1 for Endurance. Honestly, you know what? I might just let Electro scheme. This has 8 threat. Goes up 0 because of her thing. So 1, 2, 5. That's fine. Sure, I'm just going to stay Alter Ego next turn. I don't really feel a need to get started here. And I'm just not seeing anything I love, so why don't we do that? There we go, double resources. That's the kind of thing I wanted to see. One threat. Electro schemes. I didn't use her thing because I can use it always later. He schemes for 5. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll go ahead and object to the last one. And then finally, actually, hold on. Do I want to object to the last one? I might not want to. Here's the deal. I could play a Queen Carrier for 3, and then play Crisis Averted for 2, and still use my Superhuman Law Division to thwart for 3. I don't think I'm going to object. I'm going to save that in case we get a bad side scheme. Who knows what could happen. High Fashion. Put Electro, who's already in play, and Craven, which is... which one? 5? That's Craven. There he is. Craven into play. Oh man, that's the worst. I have to discard the highest cost card out of control. I'm going to do that with Endurance. In expert mode, this card gains Insight 1. I object and cannot be cancelled. That's fine. I can still object even though I can't cancel it. Okay, there we go. We've got 3 villains out there. I can't play that. What I can do is I can Superhuman Law Division to thwart for 2. Alright, we're going to flip to hero mode. We'll start working on Electro. Oh, what does he do? Discard cards? What does he do? Indirect damage, what does he do? Nope. We're going to start working on Craven. We really don't like Craven. With 3, we'll play a Queen Carrier, and then 1, 2, 3. Crisis Averted. Boom. 1, 2, 3. 4 card hand. Alrighty, well, we'll see how this goes. 1 threat. Electro attacks me for 1 plus a boost. Yep, that's fine. I take 2 damage and discard the top 7 cards. 7 cards. 1. Background Stomp. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm not impressed with your shuffling. Oh man, I lost Split Personality. That sucks. And this moves to Hobgoblin. A single encounter card. Hopefully it's not one of my bad ones. It's Exhaustion. That is a bad card. And then a bad card, Partnership of Pain. Alright, well. Villain with the highest activation order attacks me with plus X attack, where that's the attack of all of the villains in play. That's Craven. I can't defend it. He has 1, 2, 3, 4 attack. And I'm going to have to discard Superhuman Strength. Superhuman Law Division, which stinks. It gets 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ouch! And I lose Superhuman Law Division. And I move the active counter to the next villain in the activation order. Now that's not really clear to me whether it's the next villain after Craven or the next villain from the one it's on. Nothing obvious to clarify that. I don't know that it's so very important. I'll just move it to the next villain. So, how do we want to go with this? I think what we're going to do is 1, 2, 3 for Focused Rage. We're going to use Focused Rage, take a damage, draw a card. Then we're going to spend a card to Limitless Strength so we can stand up. We're going to flip to Alter Ego and recover for 5. Alright, there we go. We have some stuff we can do. 1 threat. He schemes for 1 plus a boost. 3. We get a single encounter card. And this scheme is completed. Ambush, random character. And surge. Oh wow, that only has 7. Well, I may just lose this because I didn't get the best set of cards here. Okay, hold on. Does this say move it? Yes. Alright. So, I'm pretty well off to kill him, so that's not really an issue. Lay down the lock and thwart that. Oh, I could have objected. Hold on. I forgot to object. And that's obviously a thing I wanted to do. So this was at 5, and it got 3 exactly, so I could object, and it was only 2. Yep, so this just goes on to grade. That's fine. Okay, great. I was wondering why things went so bad. It's because I forgot my alter ego ability for a second. Yeah, I think we're just going to flip. We're going to Queen Carrier for this lay down the law. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to take a damage, draw a card. Oh, there we go. That's much better. I am consistently being 1 resource short of what I would really like to do, but we'll just do our best. Oh, I did 2 damage to this fellow. I think we're just going to hold a 1-2 punch and play Wiccan. Wiccan's going to go ahead and thwart the main scheme and deal 0 damage, as he always does. And then we're just going to punch out Craven, discarding this, flipping him over, and remove 4 threat from a side scheme. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like so. Alright. And this goes to Electro. 3 cards. Yeah. Alrighty. Electro attacks me. I'm going to get an extra encounter card off this if I don't do anything about it, which stinks. But I think I would rather not be exhausted, obviously, so that's fine. I take 2 encounter cards. Hey, it's a 0 boost. Take 1 damage and discard the top 7 cards of my deck. Which stops when that's completed. And this goes to Hobgoblin. Alright, second encounter card. I forgot to add 1 threat. First one is this guy. Which only does that. And second one is a life-size decoy who is tough, and engaged player cannot thwart side schemes. Alright. That's lovely. And take a damage, draw a card. Okay, that's not necessarily the card I most would have liked to see here. He does not have guard or anything. He just keeps me as a player from thwarting side schemes, which stinks. But that's fine. Wiccan can still thwart the main scheme. And maybe deal 1 damage. Thank you, Wiccan. You finally did something. Ping off that tough. Alright. So I think we're just going to queue somebody up. Let's see. I think I can do this. Yeah. So we first we exhaust Helicarrier. Then we're going to punch. 1, 2, 3. This is free. Stand up. Punch. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, pay for it. Stand up. I'm going to punch him again. 1, 2, 3. That's him defeated. 1, 2, 3, 4 threat off that side scheme. Because I can. Because that's not thwarting. not allowed to thwart side schemes, but I can still do stuff like that. He's tough, but he doesn't have guard or anything, so I didn't have to beat him up. I can flip to alter ego. I can use my Queen Carrier to play Superhuman Law Division, and we can use this mental resource to knock 2 threat off the main scheme. Electro is active, and he's the only one. Alright, so we're in a good spot regarding Partnership of Pain and the like. Maybe we can draw some good cards. Hey, Superhuman Strength. That's a nice card to have, finally. I mean, I know I had it before, and I didn't use it, but that's because I was trying to get set up. I'm set up now. This is pretty good. I would like a regular ready, though. I don't have one of those. Alright, 1 threat. Electro Schemes for 2. 3, 4. Life-size decoy schemes for 0. I get a single encounter card. It is Taunting Presence. Threat cannot be moved from light at the end. That's fine. I'm not trying to do that at the moment anyways. Cool. I should have objected. I didn't have any reason to let that go to 5. I had a reason that one time. I don't have a reason anymore. I keep messing up. Alright. So I'm trying to think through if I can... What I would kind of like to do is get Superhuman Strength out, flip, hit this guy for 2, punch him, 1-2 punch to stand up, hit Electro for 5 and stun him. He won't be defeated, but that's kind of okay. So that's, let's say, Superhuman Strength and 1-2 punch with 1 resource. Okay. So I have these 2 resources left over. 1, 2, 3 of them goes to Hellcat. 1 of them goes to Superhuman Law Division. That works out. So we're going to Superhuman Law Division, knocking 2 threat off the main scheme. Alright, then we're going to flip and deal 2 damage to this life-size decoy. Use Focused Rage to draw a card. Hey, it's Overwatch. That's kind of a cool card, but I don't think I have the opportunity to play it yet. Alright, we're going to punch this life-size decoy for 3 damage. And 1-2 punch to ready. We're going to spend 2 to play Superhuman Strength. We're going to punch Electro for 5. Awkward. And a stun status, which will be nice, so it doesn't do anything to me. And then we're going to discount our next card by 1, and we're going to play Hellcat for 1, 2. And then Hellcat can go ahead and throw the main scheme back down to 0. There we go. And then we can hopefully deal with this, and then beat him up and get that thwarted. Go ahead and draw our 4-card hand size. Nice, some multitasking. And Eros. Alrighty, 1 threat. The villain is stunned. Get a single encounter card. It is Surprise! Resolve Ambush ability. Alright, so we're actually resolving ambush this time. Choose a set-aside villain, put that villain into play, place the active counter on it, and put 2 threat on light at the end. Boom. Boom. This card has Surge because this is expert. The villain schemes. That's fine. He schemes for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. No small amount there. First thing we're going to do is take a damage, draw a card. Hey, it's Crisis Averted. That's actually great. Because we can totally knock 6 threat off that scheme. No, I need to do this first. Okay. Trying to figure out how to do this best. Okay, we're going to drop Overwatch on the main scheme, because that'll be fun. Then we are going to, I think, use Hellcat to thwart this for 2. We're going to punch Electro for 3, defeating him, dropping that, and removing 3 threat off of this. This says victory 1. It is done. One, 2, 3. Crisis averted. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. With Overwatch, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Threat off of that scheme. Now we have Wiccan to block for us, which is great, but we don't take damage from him, so that's fine. But I could just go Alter Ego and thwart this for 2. I'm going to hold on to Eros. I would like to recover this turn. I think that'll be doable. Oh, not 6, 5. Oh man, really? Anyways. Excellent. Finally a limitless stamina. Okay. 1 threat, I do not object yet. He's going to scheme for 2 plus a boost. 4. I object to that, because that leaves us at exactly 4, and that's a convenient number. Assault, which surges under fire, which double surges into Team Leader. So now there's a crisis icon. That's not ideal. And Master Plan, which is really not that bad here. Awesome. So we need health. So that's a definite thing. He has crisis, so we cannot thwart this. And that's basically what I would want to use Superhuman Law Division for. So I'm going to assume I don't want to use that this turn. I feel like I have enough other stuff I can do to make that not super necessary. So we're going to flip. We got to defeat him because he has that crisis, which is super annoying. So the question is, do we want to, and there's my light on the law, which I actually don't care about. Do we want to play Focused Rage? I think we do. 1, 2, 3 for Focused Rage again. Take a damage, draw a card. Ooh, it's strength. It's strength. So that means I can do almost everything I would like to do. Okay, actually, let's do it that way. So, okay, we're going to pull Hellcat back to our hand, because we can. Then we're going to spend 3 to put her back into play. And she can go ahead and thwart Light at the End for 2, because we're going to have problems with that. We're going to go ahead and spend Wiccan's last hit point. He's just going to, I can't thwart the main scheme. He's going to thwart Light at the End for 1 and get a single boost. Called it. Single boost. 1 damage. And then for 2, we're going to play Eros, who can nicely confuse a minion. Not that there's any minions to confuse, but he can also drop 2 threat off of Light at the End. And we're not really trying to clear it at the moment. We're just trying to get it kind of set up so that we knock out Hobgoblin and then get this ambush effect, and it's not going to be that bad off. We have a limitless stamina, so we can recover next turn, and that'll be great. Draw 3 cards. Oh, we have another limitless stamina. We can just take him out then. And endurance. That's great. Maybe we don't need to recover. Alright, 1 threat. Single encounter, or Hobgoblin attacks. Eros defends. He takes 2 damage. As you do. Single encounter card. It's Shadow of the Past. Because of course it is. That's why I get this card. With She-Hulk more than any other hero. Okay. We're just going to go with that. Ooh! Split personality. That is a nice get. We're going to punch, ready, punch. She's defeated. Just making sure I have what I need. I would like to ready. That's here. Nope, I don't have everything I need. I cannot ready and play endurance and play split personality. Absolutely have to split personality. I cannot let this go over. And this has crisis. And that has crisis. Oh my gosh. So I think we're going to limitless stamina so we can recover. And just hold Queen Carrier. So 1, 2, 3. For split personality, to flip to alter ego and draw a new hand of 6 cards. There we go. Finally some stuff. Alright, we're going to Queen Carrier this to knock. Two thread off that side scheme, I guess. I don't love this. Maybe I don't want to do that. Here's the deal. Alright, lay down the law, clears that side scheme. That's one of our crises down. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 for Daredevil. Super expensive. We can't get Hobgoblin because we got Titania. That's just going to tick up by 1 though, so that's okay. We're going to recover so that we're in a pretty good position. 1, 2, 3, 4. For Daredevil, I have Ground Stomp. So do I not lay down the law? Okay, what if we played Concussive Blow? Could we also play Daredevil? No. Can't play both of them. I really need Daredevil. And Concussive Blow here would be actually pretty nice. Knocking him down to 3 health. And he's confused, so that brings our main scheme into actually pretty safe territory. 3 for Concussive Blow. 1, 2, 3. I could just replay Hellcat. Okay, we're going to do that instead. Flipped arrow form. 1, 2, 3 for Concussive Blow. Dealing 3 damage and a confused status. Hellcat thwarts this to 0. Returns to hand. Plays for 3. And thwarts this for 2. Didn't need to do that. Ready. Okay, I did need to do that. Hey, there you are, Jessica. You would have had 3 thwart that turn. That would have made that a lot easier. Oh, and Daredevil again. And multitasking. There's a lot of things I could do here. 1 threat. Hobgoblin does attack me. He does what? 2 indirect damage? That's fine. He gets an extra boost card. He hits me for 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 2 indirect damage. I get an encounter card. It's this card. Places 1 threat on the main scheme because there's only 1 enemy, but it gains surge. Coordinated effort. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And now he has an acceleration icon. Great, thanks. Take 1 for the team. I can't attack anybody else, but I don't want to attack anybody else, so that's fine. I have to kill him anyways. I have no choice because he has that crisis. But I was safe because he couldn't scheme. Safe. Alright. Draw 2 cards. 1, 2, 3. Hobgoblin is defeated. These cards go away. I can remove 7 threat from a side scheme. Boom. That's cleared. Thank goodness. 1, 2, 3. Crisis averted. Because that is worth it. Honestly, I think Jessica Jones is great, but maybe I'd play Daredevil right now. Oh no, I could play Jessica Jones. Not even use her. Healthy allies are always good. Flipped alter ego and Superhuman Law Division off that last threat from the main scheme. Jessica, you're fine. Go ahead and thwart for 2. Alrighty, I really am gonna need to heal some. Oh good, limitless stamina. So that'll help. Okay, first thing that happens, that goes up by 1 still. And then ambush with 2 threat. It's Craven, not my favorite. He schemes for 1 and a life-size decoy. Then I get a single encounter card. It's hidden in shadow because of course it is. Which has 4 threat. Alright, that's pretty clearable. Except for this guy exists. Tell you what, man. Life. I recover. I guess we're going to use that to thwart the main scheme to 0 again. Flip to hero form, I think. I mean, I could just play Wiccan. Wiccan could just punch him. Hellcat could just punch him. Yeah, Hellcat, you punch this guy. Alright, we're going to flip to hero mode and deal 2 damage to this guy. Boom. 2 damage. Oh, do I even need to do that? I don't really need to. Whatever. Limitless stamina. That's not the thing I needed to do the 2 damage. The thing I didn't need to do was have Jessica Jones able to thwart for 3. It's unnecessary, but that's fine. We deal 3 damage here. We spend 2 for Wiccan. Wiccan and Jessica Jones can thwart for exactly 4, which is handy. And deal 0 damage. Go Wiccan. I know I don't always see zeros there, but sometimes it feels like it. Alright, Jessica can block for me, so I shouldn't take a hit from Craven. Just queue him up here. I could take a couple damage to refresh Hellcat. Let's do that. 2 cards. Alright. Hellcat. 1, 2, 3. You're refreshed. And as you are, you may as well thwart for 2. Okay. We're set to punch this guy out. Or something. 1 threat. Craven attacks me. Jessica defends. And takes all the damage. That was nice. I don't have to deal with those cards anymore. No genetic enhancements. No Titania's Fury. Jessica, you are defeated. A single encounter card. How many life-size decoys am I going to run into? Gamma Slam is kind of unnecessary in this matchup. I just don't need the kind of damage it dishes out overall. Alright, I think we're going to have to take a couple damage and draw a couple cards. Hey, it's Split Personality. That's a good card. Question is, what do I want to do with it? I think what I would like to do is slap down a Superhuman Strength and then Split Personality to Alter Ego and draw 6 cards. Wiccan can thwart this side scheme and deal 1 damage. Good job, Wiccan. You finally do your thing. I guess finally is a little overmuch, but I definitely don't need this, so we'll just drop that to 2. I can queue this up with Overwatch, which will be great. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wiccan's ready to block Craven, so that'll work out pretty well. Hellcat can stay ready. Oh no! Because I played Superhuman Strength. Actually, I'm going to stun him. Huh. Alright, well, that's how that worked out. 3 for a concussive blow. 1, 2, 3. And he is confused, and he is stunned because of Superhuman Strength. Because I didn't have a basic attack to use. Oh, I also did 2 damage to this life-size decoy. I don't love leaving him out there, but I don't see that I have much choice. I get 3 extra hit points, and I will Overwatch this so that if I can get it up to 6 threat, which shouldn't be too tough, I can thwart it and thwart this at the same time. It'll be great. 4-card hand. Hope I didn't thwart this. I feel like I might have with my Superhuman Law Division. I wasn't allowed to because I have a life-size decoy. Okay. Well, whatever I used to do that, I didn't need to, and it was dumb of me. Alright. 2 threat on the main scheme. He is not stunned. He attacks me for 0. I get an encounter card. Insight 1. Bing. We get Scorpion and Dogok. Dogok and Scorpion. They were not already in play, so they don't do anything. Alright, that's it. Easy peasy. So, how are we gonna do this? That's a hero interrupt. Trying to decide if I'm ready to flip. Light at the end. Probably about ready as I'm gonna be. This is not too bad. What happens when we flip this, by the way? We resolve ambush. Okay. So I am gonna get another enemy as soon as I flip it. So maybe not. He's confused and the lead guy, so we can just punch this guy out. Boom. That's easy. And 1-2 punch to ready. Draw a couple cards with that. 1, 2, 3. Actually, 1, 2, 3. Spend this guy. What am I doing? Spend legal practice. I don't know, actually. Maybe not legal practice, because I have nothing else to spend. Spend that on 1-2 punch to ready. I can play her again, too. Alright. Do I want to punch, or do I want to... Because, like, I would kind of like to queue these guys up. But... we pull her back. We replay her. I think we're going to do this, and we're going to legal practice this. Haha! Look at that. I used legal practice. See, it's not the worst card in the game, everybody. You can use it sometimes to remove a single threat from a scheme for like a double 2 resources. I mean, crazy value. All right. Extra encounter card. We have 1/2 punch, so we're ready to go with that. Ooh, ground stomp. Ground stomp's not like awful value here. I mean, it's still pretty bad value, but it's interestingly not terrible. Crazy. Have to figure that out. I'm not quite sure what to do with that. Okay. 2 threat. Active villain is confused. Nothing happens. 2 encounter cards. First one is legal work. I can just let that place an acceleration token. I've almost won the game, and I would probably rather not be exhausted. So yes. Acceleration token is what you get. Finally, we get another sinking life-size decoy. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Seen every single one of these stupid things. I think I used Wiccan to knock off his tough. I can flip and hit him for 2. I can punch him for 3. So he's dead. And then stand up. What? No. Oh. Cannot thwart, right? So I can still remove threat. But I need to thwart it. And you thwart it for 1. That's like baseline important thing to do is thwart it for 1. Shoot. Why? Why am I fighting this life-size decoy so many times? Knock off a tough status. Flip to hero form. Is this even a thwart? That's not a thwart. Anyways. I guess I could do that. It wastes potentially less threat than everything else. I don't know. Whatever. This doesn't matter. Okay, I dealt 2 damage to him. I exhaust to punch him for 3. Boom, he's dead. I 1/2 punch to stand up. I use my focused rages to draw 2 cards. Okay. In spite of needing to do that, I still think it's probably worth it to ground stomp. Is it worth it to ground stomp anymore? Gosh darn it. I don't know that it is. I needed that 2 damage. You really screwed me up. Alright, I think what we want to do is spend 1, 2, 3 resources to play Jessica Jones. Jessica Jones can do two damage to this fellow. I can't stand up. Alright, fine. We're just going to spend another turn queuing things up. 3 damage here. I don't know. I can spend 2 on Eros. So that he exists, and then he can, yeah, I guess that's what I'm going to do. 1, 2, for Eros. Eros is going to thwart for 2, clear off the main scheme for once, for a moment. Although I don't really want to clear it off. I don't know. This is so hard. Yeah, maybe I don't clear that off. Maybe he just punches this guy for 1. Because that's stuff that I need to get done. Concussive blow is not awful. 3 resources. Yeah. Okay. That's fine. I kind of want this to be up at close to 6 so I can thwart and knock everything off and do great. I should have Crisis Averted here somewhere, I think. I haven't seen one yet this run through, right? So it's somewhere in these 19 cards is a Crisis Averted. Okay, finally. We can do some work next turn. Okay. So how does this work? 1, 2, 3. Craven attacks. Eros defends. He takes the minimum amount of damage that Craven can deal. I get a single encounter card. It is Shadow of the Past, again, which surges this time, into Heightened Morale, which attaches to the villain at the highest activation order. He gets plus X attack. Alright. Focused Rage. For a couple cards here. Okay, we've got 1, we've got 1, 1, 2, 3, that's fine. I can't thwart for a ton, but I could thwart it for 2 and knock 2 off the other one. You know, that sets me up to potentially win on the next turn. I don't think I can win on this turn quite, but that's okay. Now I have any cheaper thwarting to do, so that looks like Hellcat is going to finish this game off. So when the last star is removed from the scheme, resolve the ambush ability on the main scheme. So that switches to here and adds 3 threat to this, which is awkward because then we flip it and it has 15. 15 threat on it. When the last star is removed, we escape. Okay. I can't very well let Scorpion stand with that, so we gotta do something about it. 1, 2 punch should stand up. Next 1, 2 punch is also free. 1, 2, 3. Scorpion is defeated. 1, 2, 3, 4 threat off the main scheme. And 1, 2 punch stands me back up. I can punch this guy. 1, 2, 3. Craven is defeated. 1, 2, 3, 4 threat off the main scheme. I don't stand back up. We just go 1, 2, 3. Concussive blow. Knock down him. 1, 2, 3, 4 threat off that scheme. Jessica Jones thwarts for 2. I flipped Alter Ego, Superior Law Division, plus a mental. Boom. Light at the end is defeated. And I didn't have to deal with Vulture. So, yep, that was enough. Here. I could throw that for 2 also. With Overwatch. I got to use Overwatch at the very end of the game. Yay! Crisis Averted would have made that a little bit easier. But I guess not a ton. There we go. Yay! She-Hulk tying up the Sinister Six in red tape under the ground, underground or whatever. Fun times. You know, as much flack as this scenario gets, I don't know, I find it fun. It's a good rendition of the multi-villain thing. It's not that hard, but it has some hard moments. It's not easy. I think it is easy if you tend to run a lot of allies because, you know, this is a scheme this is a scenario which is vulnerable to allies. It's probably also just, it's vulnerable to a lot of things that, you know, you can do to keep the game under control, but it's also just got its moments. It seems fine. It's, you know, not amazing, but it's good. I like it. And so that was fun, seeing She-Hulk take out the Sinister Six. So if you like this, like and subscribe, and you can come back on Thursday to see my What If videos as we look at the Galaxy's Most Wanted.
salvage operations. Or next Tuesday we'll take a look at another hero and do something else. So yeah, that's a lot of ums. So if you like and subscribe and all that, you'll get to see those videos. I guess you can click the bell icon or whatever, get notifications. That's what all the YouTube videos say. I don't know. But I'll see you next time.